A newly constructed Australian ferry will be moved from the port of Leith, Edinburgh, to the other side of the world after leasing negotiations have broke down. Often described as a fiasco ferry, the Spirit of Tasmania IV has been docked at the port of Leith for 3 months due to issues with existing infrastructure in the Tasmanian city port of Devonport. Operator TT Line said it had been engaging with a broker to lease the ferry. However, an agreement could not be reached. The Tasmanian government has now ordered the ferry operator to relocate the 212 metre long 695 foot vessel to the island. The ship was built at a shipyard in Finland but had to be moved to Scotland before winter over concerns it could be damaged by pack ice. A new berth to accommodate the ship in Tasmania and sister vessel currently being built, Spirit of Tasmania V, may not be ready until late 2026 or 2027. The saga has sparked a huge political row in Australia. The vessel was due to operate in the Bass Strait between Tasmania and the Australian state of Victoria and had been described as a game changer for the island's tourism industry, with the 2 new vessels being much larger than the current existing vessels that operate the ferry route. However, it has seen a series of delays with port infrastructure works at Devonport, Tasmania, with skyrocketing costs and problems upgrading the current berths, mirroring many of Scotland's own ferry problems. Tasmania's Infrastructure Minister Michael Ferguson and the chairman of the ferry operator TT Line, which is state-owned, resigned due to the controversy in August in 2024. The cost of building the 2 new LNG dual-fueled vessels has risen to the equivalent of 47.5 million GB pounds from the 430 million when the contract was signed in 2021. Meanwhile, the cost of upgrading current infrastructure at Devonport, Tasmania, which handles 450,000 passengers a year, has more than quadrupled from an original estimate of 45.5 million. TT Line, the ferry operator, has been paying just over £24,000 per week to berth the ship Spirit of Tasmania IV in Forth Ports, Port of Leith, according to figures published by the Tasmanian government. Last week, Australian media reported there was a possibility of the ferry being used to house Ukrainian refugees in Scotland. However, the Scottish government quickly dismissed this, saying, "This is not true, and we have no plans to lease this ferry or any other vessel for this purpose." So it therefore looks like this vessel, Spirit of Tasmania IV, will be leaving the port of Leith, Edinburgh, very soon, believed to be the largest and longest passenger vessel to berth at the port of Leith, although not to carry passengers as yet.